In the last video where I talked about discipleship and that seeming like a long road towards victory, right? Towards saving America, towards transforming or renewing society. Well, we need to keep in mind that God's purpose, as he said in Isaiah chapter 55, for the restoration of all things is going to win, even if it appears we lose in the moment. So, how do we think about losing in the moment? Well, we get a few hints for us when God says to his people in the Old Testament, look, the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. In other words, uh, when they've reached that point where I'm ready to judge them for their iniquity, well, then that'll happen. You'll move into the promised land. And he says, but also you're going to conquer things little by little, because otherwise it would overwhelm you if you were responsible for the whole thing all at one time. So we need to appreciate that when we lose in a legislative argument or lose a legal argument because we've made truth claims about what it means to be human, what's true to our very nature, well, it may just be that the iniquity of today's Amorites is not yet full. Now that should strike a little fear in the heart of those who don't believe what God's word says. But of course, if there's no God, you don't need to worry about it. I get that, but that's what He's doing, and we know that when God brings His judgment, life comes. That's the story in Genesis 3:15. When God brings His judgment, the word of promise comes. So uh, we just take what's happening, and we know where it's going, and we can still go out into our Father's world with joy and peace, knowing that the word that's gone forth from God's mouth is going to prosper, it's going to win, and achieve His purposes.